can't believe we've done this, man. I'm proud of myself. What's up, guys? This is Corb, and I have not built a meme champion for once in my life, I know. We turned over a page here, man. It's finally time to take Whisper out for a spin. She's just hit level 16 Minotaur. Still a few more scrolls left to farm, but we got the War Master picked on up. This is what our relic looks like, and this is what the build looks like. One of the best boss killer epic damage dealers in the entire game. That's what I'm hearing, at least. Let's see if the rumors are true. For that, man, if you're looking to create a new raid account, man, make sure that you're at the right way and get the maximum amount of free stuff when you do by clicking on the beginner promo link that's down below this video at the top of the description box, man. You can create your new raid account with all of the freebies that you see on screen right now. Basilius Rhanes is your day 1 starter legendary champion. There he is on screen right now. Isn't he stupendously beautiful? And you can pick up 3 free epic champions as you level up your account as well, man. Best beginner promo link going, and you might as well get it used before October 30th, while Michelangelo is still the free login reward legendary champion because he's a bloody good one. So, yeah. The time is now to create a new raid account. Okay, good old Whisper. What makes her so ridiculously busted? Well, on her A1, she's got a chance of placing weakened, 25% chance at a 75% land rate. On her A2, it's an attack when enemy places increased attack buff and increased crit rate buff on this champion for 2 turns before attacking if the target has higher max HP than this champ. Which against bosses, it always will ignore defense, 100% defense if the target is under a weakened debuff. Which makes this thing just hit like a truck. And I've just now noticed that in my current build, I think I have a build with 100% crit rate. I didn't read the fine print on this, man. I'm gonna have to rebuild real quick. And then on the A3, double hitter, grant an extra turn if the target is under decreased defense or weakened debuffs. And so plenty of decreased defense and weakened debuffs on the team to make sure that you're always getting an extra turn from this. And as if all of that wasn't enough, on the passive, 10% chance of granting an extra turn whenever this champion lands a crit. Increases damage inflicted on bosses by 20%. This is the build that I've got a build in. Relentless gear, better crit damage gear, but she's got too much crit rate now. Luckily, however, I've just got the pieces here, man, to, I think, sort this out real quick. So we need to get it down to 70% total crit rate. That'll do there, and we've got a triple crit damage roll on a Relentless piece here. That gets it down to 73. That'll do. And so jolly good. We're trying to maximize the amount of extra turns that she's getting. Honestly, a relic that I considered giving a try out on Whisper is the following. The good old Perched Shadow, man, which I have in my Donatello, dude, where it has a 10% chance to receive an extra turn when using their default skill. But it doesn't give, like, crit damage or attack stats, and the speed's not easily accessible, so I'll just leave her in the Malefic Talon. Last thing to do is to roll the banner up to max, which I've been waiting for this, man. Speed or attack roll here would be absolutely excellent, but honestly, this is a really good banner in terms of where the stats have gone, and it actually trip rolls into the attack, dude. Oh my god. Okay, that's absolutely glorious. And the final stats could look like this: 5.4k attack, just under 40k HP, 215 speed, so, you know, the faster she is, the more extra turn she's going to take, and then 350%, 58% crit damage total. We're better to test out Whisper first than my Hydra C team. Which, you know what? I believe we are good to actually go in and rethink placing the Estrad in this team at all, and just get a more reliable source of decreased defense and weakened pumping and on a consistent basis on this team, and just it's time to switch in the Lydia. And given that the War Master Athorian always outdamages the Sikia in this team, I'm gonna go ahead and sub out Sikia. And just for a little bit of context, this is the last Hydra run that I did with this team. And so if she's going to go on in there and pump more than the 61 million damage that the Sikia did, or the Sishia did, however the hell you want to pronounce that, then Christ, I mean, it's going to swap her straight in, I suppose. And let's just see how this one plays out, man. Again, this is like the Hydra C team, which is kind of... I need to do some reworking of my Hydra teams, I get that. I feel like my Hydra A team is really on point, and it does great, and it pushes like nearly 500 million, which is lovely jubbly by my standards, at least. Everybody's got different expectations, but oh my god, dude. Oh my god, the extra turns are already flying in, dude. Oh my god, she's still going. 1.1 million. Alright, dude. Okay. Alright, man. So that was like, what, 2-3 extra turns in a row? And we've already done like nearly 6 million damage before the boss has even clocked in a turn of its own, which is insane. Hard mode Hydra might just be too easy for good old Wispy here. And this is what I mean. It might end up becoming the case where this Hydra C team actually just dethrones my Hydra B team, and they become the hard Hydra team instead. You know what I mean? That might be the situation that we're looking at here. Oh god, here she goes again. Okay, well, never mind. She got an extra 10. Don't worry, man. She's still going. Very good. Another 800k there. Another extra 10. Alright, dude. Okay. And that was against an enemy that didn't have decreased defense or weakened, by the way. Absolutely absurd so far. My first impressions are, what the hell is this champion, man? Okay, sweet. I mean, we're decapitating heads like crazy here, which isn't any surprise, of course. This team is like a bit too OP, again, for Hard Hydra. Okay, she's not going to pop off this turn. This team's going to do more than 200 mil. I can already tell, dude. This team's going to outperform having the Sikia in the team. The team just wasn't very well optimized to have a Sikia in the team. Like, it's my fault. I'm not, like, ripping on Sikia or saying that Whisper's a better champion than Sikia or whatever. Though some people might think that she is. Oh my god, just a casual 1 million hit right there. Another extra turn. That's another, like, 120k right there on a double hitter. Oh, she's still gone. Another 900k. Oh my god, dude. Oh my, like, holy crap. Okay, holy crap. What? If you've been following this channel for a while, you know that I am seldom speechless on this channel. Oh god, here she goes again, man. What now? 1.2 mil there, no problem. I don't think that she got an extra turn just now, so the madness stops here. But wow, dude. Okay, I love it. I love this, man. This is a true, genuine, you know, there's nothing quite like your first time experience when it comes to Whisper, man. I feel like every raid player must go through this when they build Whisper for the very first time. Oh, she doesn't do very much damage with the bloody Head of Suffering, man. That thing's so goddamn tanky. But yeah, if you're a more experienced player watching this right now, I'm assuming you're looking at this thinking, yep, that's Whisper. And that was, and maybe you had like a similar kind of vibe to me, a similar sort of reaction to me of just reading her kit and appreciating that this must be a very, very good champion, but at the same time, not quite understanding. Oh my god, she's still going. Not quite understanding until you actually see it in action with your own eyes, you know. Okay, man. One more, man. I just want to see one more big old smack. Oh, she's attacking the decapitated head that doesn't have decreased defense. Oh, that's sad. Oh my god. So many decapitated heads, and the Lydia just decreased defense, weakened everything, man. No, that was the time to get extra 10s, Whisper. Oh, luckily for us, there's still time. She's going in again, man. Another 1.1 million there. Dude, even when it is just a single hit, it still does absolutely such ludicrous damage that there are no words. She's getting an extra 10 here as well. So she's going to go in again. Another 1 million there, dude. Okay, is she going to be out damaging the Wallmaster Thorian here? You have an idea how good Wallmaster Thorian is into Hydra? Now, my Wallmaster isn't in his best gear. In the best gear on the account, because he's not awakened, right? I have no red stars on my Wallmaster, and so that's always going to hold us back. Let me just end battle and just compare the damage real quick. I feel like she's easily going to be out damaging him, man. Which is insane. Okay, no, she's keeping up. She's keeping up. Which is crazy, dude. They're basically tied on damage. A Thorian is one of the best Hydra damage dealers in the game, man. I know he brings a bunch of utility as well, but the amount of, like, AoE max HP damage that he deals, Whisper is all single target. And so she's just smacking for as much damage as one of the best. Man, that's crazy as hell. Okay, do I go ahead and quick battle this? Yeah, I'm gonna quick battle. I just want to see the numbers compared to the Sikia's 60 million. I feel like it's gonna leave her in the dust a little bit. Okay, yeah. So she out damages the Sikia by 18 mil. I mean, that's ridiculous. Could maybe optimize this team even more, by the way, by like pulling out the Hugo. Maybe getting another champ slotted on in there. I mean, we have the Lydia now for the decreased defense. We have a Thorian for block buffs. I'll leave it as it is for now. That's Whisper into Hydra. Absolutely insane, man. She kind of walks into the team, which is crazy. Our next place that we have to test Whisper is going to be the Demon Lord Clan Boss. However, I can't just throw her into my best Demon Lord Clan Boss team. First of all, Wixwell plus Titus Blackboom is like a billion damage. I mean, it's just not going to be beaten. Also, Whisper cannot be the damage dealer in an Infinity Wixwell team or like unkillable or block damage teams because she takes so many extra turns that she loses those unkillable block damage or shield buffs in a Wixwell team, right? And so the team we've got to use instead is gonna be this right here. This is the team that we're gonna be using instead, man. Just a mix of like increased defense champs, a little bit of ally protect, some decreased attack coming in from Snick Track, of course the weakened decreased defense coming in from Lydia, little bit of ally attack coming in from Farrakhan just to spice things up. Now before we do a run with Whisper, I'm gonna go ahead and just throw in a run with Ninja and see what damage the Ninja ends up on. Ninja is a great Demon Lord Clan Boss damage dealer. My Ninja is built in a reflex set, so he really enjoys these longer fights where he has time to reset the cooldown multiple times on his A2 skill. Let's see where the Ninja's damage ends up, and then that's what we'll be comparing it to. I guess we can't compare our damage side by side with the Ninjas. I don't have the Demon Lord Clan Boss keys for that. I'm not spending the gems for it, man. Are you kidding me? But we'll see where the damage ends up once this run is over. Oh, 10:39 and the Ninja is dead as of last turn. Oh, bloody hell. And you know what? I think that we'll leave it there, man. We'll leave it there, man. We'll call it 62 million before I waste my bloody key. 62 million is the score to beat. It's going to be really tough. And you might be thinking to yourself, well, how hard could it be, right? She's a boss killer. But at the same time, with the amount of extra turns that she takes, she's going to be like buff stripping herself. You know what I mean? She's going to go full strippogram on us here. And she's going to be shedding a lot of buffs because of the amount of extra turns that she's taken. And we're talking strengthened buffs, shields, increased defense, and even ally protection buffs are going to be falling off the Whisper pretty quickly. And so to make up for that fact, she's got to go, oh my god, like this, like absolutely all in on the damage, because she's going to die a lot sooner than the ninja's going to die, right? Probably is going to get to a point like 1030 or something, where the boss is doing a billion damage, and she's going to like self-peel all of her buffs, and it's going to become a huge problem. So she's just got to beat the clock. She's just got to go all in. Let's see how she does. She should be due for like another extra turn attack coming on in just now. The damage looks okay so far. We've got to have at least, I think it's like, oh my god, dude, she's going absolutely berserk. Love to see it. She's got to do at least 1.5 million damage per turn, I believe, for us to keep pace with the previous score. So let's see. I will say it is just absolute joy just to watch, just to actually watch her play. You know, there's certain champions in this game, especially like damage dealers with extra 10 mechanics. Thorlin is one of them as well. Thorlin is just a joy to watch, man. Especially if you ever tried out Thorlin Valbeard in a Relentless set as well. He's an absolute monster too, because he can get extra turns, you know, from his A1, from displacing the weakened debuff. So that's also very glorious. And it's happening, man. So far, the Whisper is actually doing more than enough damage than is required to beat the ninja, but look, she's got no buffs now. Like, all those extra turns that she takes are actually a bit of a problem in a team like this. Now, I'm sure this team could be like better optimized. Oh god, it's happening again. She's just going crazy. If we were to put like another ally attacker on the team, try and get like a Mad Hatter or something going on the team to just get it even more auto attacks in. Auto attacks, what the hell, man? This isn't a MOBA. Get more of a A1 skills in, you know? And maybe even just instead of even having the Snake Track on the team at all, have like just a different decrease attack champion, or maybe just like replace the Freya, I should say. So we still have the decrease attack debuff, but instead of like increased defense and shields, we just go all in with just another damage dealer, you know. That might be like the best way to run your Whisper into Demon Lord Clan Boss, with like 2 or 3 damage dealers and just really push the damage rather than relying on defensive buffs like this team is running. That said, the damage so far looking very nice. She's going to get to thwack in again here. Another extra turn comes on in. She's just like, what, like 900,000 damage there, 800,000 damage there, something like that. In her single turn alone, which is pretty nutty. And now let's just skip on ahead a little bit and see where we end up here, man. Oh, right after we just see more extra turns playing out, because it's always satisfying as hell. Oh, dude, she's still going. What even is this? See what I mean? Certain champions are just fun to watch, man. What can I say? Okay, let's actually skip ahead now. Oh my god, dude. I mean, the damage is great. The damage is great. She's coming real close to dying to the AoE hits already, though, which is nuts, because you're already sitting on like 40... Oh, okay, no, I shouldn't read out the damage numbers just yet. She's absolutely popping off. I guess we're going to finish on like, okay, 47.5 million, with way fewer boss turns having been taken. She's definitely out-damaging the ninja. It's just she's going to burn bright and sort of burn herself out a lot faster than the ninja is by getting herself killed by taking one too many extra turns at just the wrong time. That's my prediction. I think the ninja is going to win in the damage race in the long run, just because the ninja's going to survive for a lot more turns, whereas now, for example, she's taking a billion extra turns, which is great for the damage. But now what? Now she's got no increased defense buff, she's got no shields. Okay, the ally protect is going to come in. Oh no, it's not even ally protect with the Snake Track, so she's taking huge damage, as you can see, when she drops all of those buffs off of herself. Oh my god, hang on, man. We need like less than 8 million damage here to actually beat the ninja score at this point. She's getting just agonizingly low. She will be saved from a fatal hit one time because of the Freya passive on this team, which of course is something that Ninja benefited from as well in his run, so it's only fair that we take that into consideration. She's going on an absolute rampage right now in like the home straight to try and take on Ninja's score. Dude, if she actually even matches Ninja's score, that's utterly ludicrous. Is she gonna get one more shield here just in time? No, she's not. Okay, thankfully, or maybe painfully, the boss decided to thwack the Lydia, which is terrifying, because now the Whisper's no longer gonna have the weaken and decrease defense debuffs. to help her get extra turns. So let's the Farrakhan. Okay, the Farrakhan actually goes on in and places the decreased defense here. So she's still got a bit of time to do this, man. But it's also very, very much against her now, dude. 62 million, again, the score to beat. She doesn't get an extra turn when it really matters. She's going to get thwacked. Oh my god. Fred has nearly died horribly. Okay. She's alive. The boss is like a millimeter away from just ending the Frey's existence right here. And we're going to stop just under 59 million. About 3.5 million short of the ninja score. Which I tell you what, she might be dead on the ground right now. But that is a bloody impressive showing against a ninja, man. Whisper's great, man. Whisper's amazing. Really cool thing about Whisper, actually the not cool thing about Whisper is that I really wanted to test her out into the likes of Dark Fae because she can absolutely clap this boss so quickly as well. It's just incredible. Eternal Dragon is another boss where she just doesn't give a damn about the block active skills debuff that comes on in from this boss and its minions. It's like, whatever, her A1 is so strong and she just gets some extra turns flowing. She just annihilates this boss as well. The Griffin boss, I'm also not able to fight that just yet in hard mode Care City, nor is it in the current Doom Tower rotation. So there are a lot of areas that I wanted to test her out that I actually can't, but we test her out in the most important areas where she's really, really going to flourish. And you know what? I think my Hydra C team just found its newest damage dealer, man, which is kind of insane for an unempowered epic champion. Yeah, she's got red stars, but even still, mighty, mighty impressive indeed. Thanks for watching, guys, man. Do you have a Whisper build on your account? How do you have her built? It's pretty universal, right, to build her in the Relentless set. I feel like it's the only way. I feel like it's just too good to not be cashing in on all of those extra 10 mechanics. And just get her around again to using her A3 as much as possible. That's like the main point of the Relentless set, right? Get around again using the A3 as much as possible. Because then you smack in with this again, and this also just grants you another extra 10. And so... yeah, the chain just goes on, you know. Ridiculous stuff. Thanks for watching, guys, man. Those are my initial reactions to using Whisper for the very first time. I can finally say that after 2 years of playing Raid, or nearly 2 years of playing Raid, I get it. I get the hype. She's lived up to the hype, man. What a goddamn champion. Thanks for stopping by, man. Hey, if you're looking to create a new Raid account, get that done right now by clicking on the beginner promo link that is down below this video at the top of the video description box, and use that link to create your new Raid account for all of the free stuff that you see on screen right now. And I'm going to catch all of you guys just a tad bit later, man.